All right, we're in. We're going. All right. So this series I'm running solo. I don't have the two fucking jabrones that are usually with me. What the fuck? And I am not the tech person. So we are doing this together as we go. Booble, can you hear me, Booble? Just make sure we're good there. Then we're running. Loud and clear. All right, sweet. All right, so packs and picks. That's what we're doing. We got a box of 1991 tops with look at bow on it. God, it looks to be good, and a nice little glare. Packs and picks. So we got week 1 college football here as well. Yeah, pull a boat. Yeah, we got week 1 college football. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this yet. Might just rip some packs and give some picks intermediate like that, but no, we're here for opening packs mostly. Let's see. Oh, these. There is a if these have fucking gum in them, we're in fucking business. Oh, there is gum in this, fellas. There is fucking gum. Oh, hold on a sec. What the fuck is wrong with this? Let me see. Hold on. Chat box. No, if I pulled a Carlos Marmal, it was getting ripped up. That dude fucking stinks. All right. So, what do we got here? 1, 2, 5. Shit, we got about 40 packs. I'm trying not to have this run for fucking too long, but we might be here all night. All right. So, 91 tops. You know, these sets in the 90s were, a better word, pretty much dog shit. So, the only cards we're actually looking through 40 packs of this shit is number 1 card in this set. You would take a guess and think it's probably the Ken Griffey Jr. or the Chipper Jones rookie card. It is actually the hard-hitting Mark Witten fucking error card. That is by far the most valuable card in this set. Holy shit, look at this residue on it. That's running for like $250, $300, I believe, PSA 10. Oh, I'm going to save every single one of these pieces of gum, and someone is going to eat this shit. God, these things are old and beat up. So, yeah. Mark Witten card we're looking for. Griffey we're looking for. There's another... Chipper Jones, the other one. There's another weird error card of some scrub guy for the Orioles. I'm not even sure if I'm going to really pay attention to him, but he's the other one. And then all the classics of the early 90s. And that's what we got. All right. Oh, I mean, if this was a live one with King here as well, the tent would be King would eat that shit in a heartbeat. All right. Oh, let's see it. Oh, look at this. It's actually somewhat soft. And I'm going to try it. And it disintegrated in my mouth. That is disgusting. Oh, God. Don't think that's probably not too healthy. 40-year-old, almost 40-year-old gum, 35-year-old gum. What the fuck are these cards? All right. Oh. All right, can we see him? Yep. All right. First go here. Tommy Green. We're going to see a lot of mustaches, and they're going to be fantastic. Mark Lee, we're not. Nope. Drew Hall, nope. Jack Morris. Oh, we'll come back to that, what I just saw, but Jack Morris, one of the more underrated guys. Look at this shit. 337, 305. Fucking Tigers back in the day. They had some good runs back then, too, but... All right. Hold on a sec. Oh, my God. That gum is so fucking bad. Holy shit. Oh. All right. So, clean look Carl Everett from the Yankees. Did not realize he was drafted by the Yankees. I'm going to put you off the side because you're cool. Julio Machado. Fucking Brett Butler. Not going to be fused with, what was it? What was the show Brett Butler was on? Can't remember. Turner Ward. Instant win if anyone wants to apply for a Topps instant win game. Don't worry, King. I'll save all the gum for you. Cubs legend catcher Damon Berryhill. Kurt Stillwell. Hubie Brooks. I don't know who you are, Hubie. That's probably why you got a fucking shit stain on your name here. Because you are 270 hitter. 100 bombs. Yeah. You're dog shit. Don Powell. Big baby Glenn Davis with a mustache. Nope. Ooh. Can I say this guy's last name? I'm not sure if I can. Do I get Twitch banned if I say it? I'll let you guys say that. And the real winner of the pack, fucking the dirtiest, one of the more hated players in baseball, nails Lenny Dykstra. One pack down of 1,000,000. Oh. Just the gum residue. What genius thought this was a good idea in 91 to stick fucking gum in packs of cards? Disgusting. All right. Oh. Cal damn. All right. I grew up watching 90s baseball. It's still, I'm amazed every time I open some of these cards and just, I have no idea who the fuck a lot of these guys are. Like, who the fuck is Cal Davis? And this dude played like 2 and almost 3 full seasons in the bigs. He had 26 bombs with you. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Joe Klink. Joe fucking Klink. Jeff Ballard. Jeff King. Fucking Vince Coleman. Yep. Oh, one of my favorite. One of the few Cardinals players I actually liked. Ray Langford. Dude was a solid player. Fucking Lee Stevens. And these cards are actually not in terrible condition. All right. Fucking Herm Winningham. Randy Myers. Charles Nagy was really in the show hin. All right, rookie year with the Indians. All right. Brian Downing. Ozzie Guillen. Luis Salazar. Nelson Sadavet. Mike Brodiker. We went over this with fucking, what was it, the 90 upper deck of just looking at guys and being like, this guy was a professional athlete in the 90s. So if people want to fucking, complain about, the LeBron versus Jordan, Kobe versus Jordan stuff, I mean, this guy was, quote unquote, an elite athlete in the 90s. This fucking guy. So, argument is somewhat valid of Jordan playing against plumbers. Oh, Jack Morris, fraudulent Hall of Famer? Where was Jack? Jack. Let's see, won 20 games twice. Yeah, I mean, a 3.73 ERA. 100, all right, yeah. Fraudulent Hall of Famer. Grace under fire. Thank God. King's all over. There's a Brett Butler reference from earlier. Are these cards eligible for the best lineup? I mean, yes. I'll put together the best lineup, but I would say through this 2 packs, I'm not sure if any of these fucking guys are making it. No, we're just not even going to bother looking through those anymore. What the hell is great? You could tell age differences of people in the chat here of knowing what Grace Under Fire is, because that was a sitcom from the 90s. All right. All right. Craig Lefferters. Lefferters? This guy fucking sucks. There's no way he's any good. 7 of 5 of the 258 for the dads in the 1990. Well, this guy fucking sucks. All right. Otis Nixon. What do we think Otis weighed here? 145 pounds? Pff, no shit. There's no way Otis Nixon's weighing 180 fucking pounds. One of the fucking Dudley boys, Spike Owen. All right. I mean, if you go to a bar right now and you're seeing fucking Ernie Witt sitting on a fucking counter there drinking a beer, look at this fucking slob. And this guy hit 134 bombs in the show. Unbelievable. Who's a compiler? Jack Morris? Jack Morris is a compiler. That dude pitched for too many years. Andy Hawkins. What the fuck is that? Carl Nichols. Browning. Jose Alone. Ooh, Mickey Hatcher. Dodgers legend. Mickey Hatcher. Mike Keith. Hold on, we're coming back to... All right. The Caveman. Shane Andrews. Let's see. Carlsbad High School Cavemen. Is there any way that is still a current high school name? Cavemen. Or is it just a terrible 2000 sitcom that lasted 8 episodes? Sick. I mean, this looks like a uni from like the 70s, 60s. These high school kids were rocking. All right. Well, sorry, kid. You're not making the list. Family Matters or nothing. Oh. Well, bring up Family Matters, but there was the golden age of television there with the family sitcoms. Kevin Wikander. Again, that's a real person, and he was a pitcher. Kevin Romine, Mark Davidson, Gary fucking Green. Well, here we first. I'll say, was it 3 packs in? Our first real player, Barry Larkin. Possible compiler. Let's see. Fourth and hits in the NL only. No, Barry's staying on the side. I think he's a compiler too, but in the 90s, he was probably the best shortstop in baseball. What was Nixon's face looking like it survived a pineapple? Yeah. I'm trying to remember if it was Otis Nixon or was it Willie McGee whose wife came on the field for him in probably was twice his size. Can't remember which one it was. I think it was a playoff series win. One of those two. All right. Glenn Braggs, Tommy Gregg. Double all-star in the pack. Doug Draback. Oh, and here's the reason why no one, these cards aren't worth fucking shit, because this is the kind of condition you get these in brand new packs. It's almost like someone gave this card to Doug Draback and he spit his wad of fucking dip right on the edge of it before they packed it up. Carlsbad Lancers. Yeah, see? You know, with maybe Trump in office now, we'll get the fucking cavemen back in, but all the PC crowd can't be cavemen, have to be cave people anyway. Rod Booker, Joel Skinner. God, I forgot the good old days where they would put fucking managers in these sets. Greg Riddick. And, oh, here you go. Oh, it's just team leaders for him. I thought they were going to get some background from Greg Riddick. Let's see. 1990 managerial career. He's 38 and 44. Oh, what a fucking coach. Cub killer. Yeah. But also you got to remember the Cubs were pretty much dog shit in the 90s. So everyone was a fucking Cub killer in the 90s. Alan Anderson. Fucking gambler. Kenny Rogers. Fucking Mel Rojas. And George Bell. Alright. We're going to have to fucking start ripping through these quick. Because there are too many packs. And someone wiped this one with their ass. Yep. Someone wiped that one with their ass. You're out of here. Tony. That was Tony Womack and not Willie McGee or Otis Nixon. Fucking Womack. All right. Tim Burke, Kirk McCaskill, Chuck Carey. King in the chat, tell me you would remember someone named Frank White who played second for the Royals for fucking ever. He was an 18-year career for the Royals. Probably Royal Hall of Famer. Jody Reed, Matt Sinatro, Gary Carter, Mike York, Dibs. Oh, here we go. Finally got a good card out of all this shit. Dave Schmidt, Steve Psycho Lyons. I'll look at sorry about that. And all right. I did, so, God, what was it? 7 years ago? My girlfriend and I went to Fenway to watch the Sox. Steve Lyons was working that game back then. We were sitting up on the monster seats. He was probably worked the pregame because he was sitting just the row over me, and he was getting fucking schwilly with it. Dude probably drank. He might have invented the 999 challenge back then because that dude easily put back 9 beers in those 9 innings. So, there's a nice Steve Lyons story. Hold on, let me get... Oh, where the fuck is this shit? Not that, not that. Not that, and... What the fuck? There we go. Taking this old school, I actually have little sleeves, because... This is one of the handful of cards that are actually decent. This is what, second year? Yeah, second year Frank Thomas. Looking good with the Chi Sox. All right, you're off to the side, Frank. Card pack should come with Zin now. Oh, I mean, if baseball cards wanted to make a comeback, that is exactly what they would do. Just, I mean, you could easily put a little pouch sitting right here. Oh. All right. Royals legend, Brian McRae. All right, like Brent Nackert. What, Brian McRae? Yeah. Look at him. Fucking M's legend. Look at that. They actually got the stats from when he played for the M's in 86. 72 games. Hit 1 bomb. How did this guy make it to the show? He hit 268 in Eugene with 1 bomb in 72 games. In 300 at-bats. good old days when you could be a fucking Punch and Judy hitter and make your way to the show. And it is cut so poorly. Look at the difference. I already ate the gum king, and someone should probably look into poison control if 35-year-old gum is, poisonous or not. All right, we saw him. All right, there's another one. This one's for Braga, who's not here. He'd be fucking jizzing his pants for... all I saw was Canseco. Fucking Ozzy Canseco. It just fucking threw me off. This dude played grinder 8 years in the minors. And apparently, he was a pitcher when he came up. Did not bat. Pitched 27, 14, 11 games. And then makes it to the show as a hitter. Jim Presley, Gino Petrelli, Carlos Quintana. Another Hall of Famer, Lee Smith. Another fucking compiler who got... Oh, where's his saves number? Yeah, 20 saves every year for about 25 years. Paul Marak, Ken Oberkel, Jerome Walton. Booble, tell me you remember a Jerome Walton. Ooh, one of my favorites, Ellis Burks. You're going off the side. Mickey Morandini, Tim Sherrill, Tom Benzinger. Yeah, bigger. Yeah, I mean, Big Hurt's a Hall of Famer. He's clearly making the team in 1991. Brent who? What? Brent Nackert. I mean, I think people just had a little more racist-y names back in the 90s. Oh, what do we got? Adam Peterson. Fucking Travis Fryman. What a stick for the Tigers. Jeff Pico. Another, we already had one worthless brother in fucking Ozzy Canseco, and here's the other one in Chris Gwynn. Oh. Ricky, he's going in the pile of good players. Jeff Reed, fucking Phil Plantier. I remember this guy, and he fucking sucked. Yeah. Geez, this is just like an A's pack. Braga here. Bob Welch, Ricky. Oh, God. And here's the continuing with the lesser brothers, not getting the good ones. Billy Ripken. Oh, and another Ricky. I really do want to get that pack. It's 1989 Fleer with the Billy Ripken fuck you knob on it. J-Bell, Pete Harnish. Oh, it's starting to fill out. All right. I'll do, what, one? Hold on, let me do a little count. We'll do 5 more, and then I'll start running through fucking some week 1 picks. Because that is what actually matters, and not these dog shit and fucking 90s baseball cards. All right. Here we go. Mike Marshall, Red Sox fan. I have no idea who the fuck this guy is. Bert Blyleven. Guy's actually good. Oh, there's... Zoom in on it, see if it gets it. Yeah. Look at those fucking rec specs. Oh, they're so good. Such a 90s look. Let me try off the side. Was he actually... For some reason, I've felt like Chris Sabo was actually, like, good. I guess he had 25 bombs this year. But I don't think he was that good. Another manager, John Wathen. Joe Hesketh, another manager. Really need to start bringing back like guys with cool nicknames as their main name. Fucking Stump Merrill. And get pictures with a fucking chaw in. Ray Palcios. Alright. Fucking Danny Tartable. Fucking Seinfeld legend, Danny Tartable. Milt Thompson. Tim Belcher. Fuck him. Ben McDonald. Chris James. And the big cat. This would have been... Jesus, he was in the league in 85. All right, big cat. Do we think steroid guy? I mean, look, when he came in, he was hit 29 bombs, 23 and 20. And then all of a sudden, those mid-90s, him and all those other fucking guys in Colorado start dropping 40, 45 a time. Oh. There's Hucklebenny, guys. How good do you think your namesake is here, Hucklebenny? Let's find out. Let's see, you got a cup of coffee in 89 with 6 games with an 8.63 ERA. Then came back in 90 for 21. 32, 15, 8 and 5. Hey, I mean, there are worse players you could be named after this Ben McDonald. But not great, not terrible. All right, 2 more. Oh, look at this shit. Oh, now we're fucking talking. Now, this is exactly the fucking kind of jabroni I picture when I'm going through 90s shit like this. That helmet is... He looks like fucking Rick Moranis in Spaceballs. That helmet is way too big for this guy's fucking head. The wispy mustache. Look at the fucking borderline mullet coming off the back. Watch, this guy probably was like... Oh, no. Just what I thought. He's fucking dog shit. Cup of coffee in the league. 1 home run. No fucking wonder, dude. All right. Chuck Krim. Oh, and then you get guys with cool fucking cards like fucking Walt Weiss. And this has to be an illusion. This Skinner guy must be like 6'6", 6'7", because Walt Weiss does not jump this high. This dude was not that much of an athlete. All right. Sergio Valdez. Ooh. All you fucking Mariner honks out there is your fucking guy, fucking Dave Valley. Ken Daly. Junior Otis. Oh, now we're talking. Another M's legend. Oh, they don't have his minor league stats. Fucking Brett Saberhagen. Checklist. Pascal Perez. Rosario Rodriguez. Mike Moore. Bill Bath. Scott Coolback. And Lloyd Mosby. It's almost surprising that baseball did not die in the fucking 90s with these guys that were playing. Good call there, Boo. Well, that fucking guy at the beginning might as well be Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. I mean, look at this shit. Again. All right. Last pack here. All right. Jeff Schaefer. Carney Lansford. It's actually Bobby Witt was actually decent, but gross card. John Marzano. Greg Gagne. What do I remember about Greg Gagne? Nothing. You're moving on. Rafael Ramirez. Ooh. Who remembered Dante Bichette as an angel? Recipient of 1989 Fred Haney Memorial Award as Outstanding Angels Rookie in Spring Training. And look how misaligned this shit is. Just like not even fucking trying. That's why Sela Glouds. Yes, this. You know, people complain about steroids. Look through this shit and tell me steroids was not needed in baseball to save that shit. I think Gagne was a Twins second baseman in 91. I cannot remember if he was on that Twins team. But Dante Bichette, Jeff Enos, Mark Parent, fucking Pete Smith, generic name, Andre Thomas, another generic, Mark Eichhorn. There we go. The guy who wanted to fucking stick Halle Berry in the kitchen with just kids and divorced her because of it. Dave Justice. Dude just got fucking destroyed the last week or two whenever that clip came out. No shit, that's one of the all-time fumbles there, Dave. All right. Hold on a sec. Inventory time. 3, 5, 10, 15. Jesus fucking Christ. 26, all right. Gonna do this, then I will actually get to picks here soon. Luckily, it's week 1, so I don't have too many picks because college football is a clusterfuck of week 1. All right. Ooh. Mets legend, Bobby Bonilla. I'm going to stick him off the side. Always love Bobby Bo. Tom Bolton, Jeff Treadway, Kent Anderson, get out of here. Mark Carrion. Who the fuck are you, Mark Carrion? Kevin Moss, Manny Lee, Chris Carpenter, Ernie Riles. Oh. There's actually dark-skinned with the mustache, Sammy Sosa. God, why would the Chi Sox get away from these fucking sick-ass unis? The uniforms fucking suck now. They're so boring. At least this has some fucking pizzazz with the pinstripes. The little black along the collar and down the seam here. It's probably why everyone fucking hates the Chi Sox now. On top of their fucking ownership. Fredo Griffin. Oh. Braves legend. Playoff legend. Sid Bream. Sheriff Norm Charlton. Dave Island. And cocaine legend. Doc Gooden. Oh, yeah. Bobby Bo collects that like, what is it, like $1.3 million every year. Fucking just swindled the Mets. All right. Cecil Fielder. What do we got? 51 bombs in 1990. Was he? Can't remember if he actually won an MVP for that 90 year. Like, I mean, shit, he beat McGuire by a dozen that year. But he goes out to the side. Mike Schooler, Art Gardner. Fucking lean and fucking mean Barry Bonds. Yeah, this guy didn't do steroids, right? Wasn't that contract like less than 10 mil? I can't remember what his contract was, but he somehow pushed that all to 20 years down the road, earned like an extra 15 or 20 million out of it. It is amazing. What year did Barry Bonds start getting fucking just jacked? Is it like right when he went to the Giants? Like right after his stint here in Pirates? Because this is fucking 40-40 Bonds. Yeah, he even has it on stolen base. 52 swipes in 1990. Just fucking svelte. Look at that. Upsize. Danny Pasqua. Like this, like John Moses. Yeah, you're not a... This dude played, at least up until this point, what is that? 9 years in the bigs as an outfielder. Has 11 career home runs. 11. God, baseball in the 80s must have been just unbearable to watch. 97. No, I thought he was... No, he was getting... He wasn't quite just the... he showed up one year and he was just like 60 pounds heavier. I think that progression started probably right after this, right when he went to the Giants. Oh, yeah. Mark Grant. Steve Finley. Sneaky good baseball player, Steve Finley. Jamie Moyer. All right, let's see. This is 1990. He must have been in the show for what? 5 years at this point? Yeah. Cubs 86. And then proceeded to pitch for another damn near 20 years. Another Bubbles 2.0. Fucking Ron Kittle. Ken Hill. Phil Bradley. Glenn Nelson. Bill Wegman. Right. Marvel win. All right. Andujar Cedeno, Jeff Kaiser. Another sneaky good player, fucking Rick Honeycutt. 242 must have led the bigs that year. Yeah, sneaky good. Keep him up. Greg Hubbard. I think this is actually one of the, of the 5 actual good cards from this set. Fucking Nolan Ryan record breaker. And what is he breaking the record of? 6 no-hitter of his career. That will get sleeved. Alan Mills, Greg Myers, Curtis Stillwell, Hubie Brooks, Don Powell, fucking Steve. All right. Some guys did deserve to be in the league just for the looks, and that's fucking Steve Balboni. This guy was either going to be a fucking trash man or be a fucking DH first baseman for the fucking Yankees. Kind of did dog shit for the Yankees. Stint with Kansas City, Jesus. Casey legend, Steve Alboni. This guy again. All right. Can't say your last name there, bro. And Glavin will be off the side. Right, 2 more. Darryl Irvine, John Burkett. Oh. Continuing with Braga's favorite, Big Mac. Mike Sharperson. All right. Langston. Fucking hard-ass Kevin Brown. Scott Sanderson. Alan Mills. Greg Myers. Frank Tanana. Well, there you go. I said Chuck Finley was sneaky good. Yeah. 1999 All-Star. Mike Walker, R.J. Reynolds, Barry Lakin, and Alan Trammell. Now, you want me to save that fucking Balboni card for you, King? I mean, it might be the only one that's actually in existence now because I'm sure everyone threw away the fucking Balboni. Oh boy. I didn't think we're like halfway through it and we're already hitting fucking repeats here. Billy, Randy Bush, Wes Chamberlain, Sean Bosky, Wally Whitehurst, Atlee Haymaker. That's not a real person in my eyes. Joe Oliver. Ricky again. He goes off the side. Daryl Eckerfelds. Dwight Smith. Jay Bell. Pete Harnish. Edgar Diaz. All right. So, I think we will... Let me... I'm trying to find the fucking Balboni. There he is. We're going to do this for Royals legend, Steve Balboni. He gets a soft sleeve. All right, well, the problem is I don't have any cool graphics or shit for doing picks. So you guys are just going to stare at cards sitting on the table while I talk about it for a second. All right, so week 1, college football picks. So here's the thing. Borderline, degenerate gambler. Even I know week 1 of college football is a crapshoot. I have no idea what teams are what. So you don't want to fucking blow your load week 1 and bet a lot of games. So I got what? 1, 2, 3. I got 6 games. It's only Tuesday. Might get more, especially if I win these other ones. But 6 games this week. So first game, Thursday game, because for some reason week 1 of college football has about half the games on fucking Thursday and Friday. Boise State at UCF. Boise State's a 6-point favorite. I'm going to take Boise State with the 6 points. They got like a 7th-year running back that transferred into someplace, and they still got that Maddox Madsen. USF is not that good. So since it's under the hook of 7, Boise State with 6. The other one on Thursday, Nebraska, 6.5. They are playing in Arrowhead against Cincinnati. I am actually going to take, surprisingly, Nebraska. Nebraska is going to be that sneaky fucking annoying team this year, I think, in the Big Ten. That Raiola's not good. The fact that he's playing in Arrowhead, they're really leaning into that shit of, him being Mahomes. He's not that good. But I think that team's actually going to be better. And, Cincinnati's not that good of a team. So that's Thursday's game. And one more on Friday. I'm taking Georgia Tech 4.5 over Colorado. Buffs are picked dead last for the Big 12. Georgia Tech's that sneaky team in the ACC. They got Haynes King, I believe, is their quarterback again this year. Give me Georgia Tech. They're favored on the road in Colorado. So that's how much Vegas thinks of fucking Dion and the Buffs this year. I'm taking Georgia Tech the 4.5. And then I only got 3 games on Saturday. First one, Bama's a 13.5 point favorite against Florida State. Florida State won like 2 games last year. That team is a complete train wreck. And on our sports podcast, I picked Bama to win the national title. So I'm going to ride Bama. Just, catching the hook under 14. Utah -6 at UCLA. This one was tough. I might change my mind later leading up to the Saturday, but UCLA is bad. Utah, they didn't have a very good year last year. I think they're just going to run the ball down UCLA's throats. Yeah, Kings Bruins are getting, it's going to be low scoring. Utah's going to be annoying. With Stanford being, almost non-existent now in football, I think they're going to be the new Stanford of just, running the ball, killing the clock, mucking up the games. And, UCLA is not going to score any points. And then, you know what? I'm taking Texas on the money line against the Ohio State. New quarterback from Ohio State. All right, you can maybe argue, that's fine. He's going to be good. But the bigger problem is they lost both their coordinators. And if the hype train is real on Texas, this is the game they have to win a week 1 against a freshman quarterback for Ohio State. So give me Texas on the money line. Yeah, true freshman. Yeah. So give me Texas. All right. That was picks. Maybe next week I'll have Braga actually show me how to put up graphics and shit. But until then, you guys can look at shit-stained cards of Frank Viola. All right, we're going to rip through the rest of these quick because most of these cards stink. This guy is clearly dead. John McNamara. There's no way this guy is still living. Andy Van Slyke. Oh, another Braves. Just 90s Braves legend, Jeff Blauser. All right. Oh. So this was actually the other card that could be worth something of Chris Hoyle's. This is not the one, because apparently the one that is the, screwed up one is that this black border on the inside is actually a white border. But since it is a black border, this is worth this might be worth negative money, because I think I probably lost money opening up that pack. All right, he's out. Luis Polonia, Pascal Perez, fucking again with these unis with Blackjack McDowell. Bring this shit back, White Sox. People might actually start caring somewhat about your team. These unis are fucking sick. Did I really get double Frank Viola? No, that was the bag. Yeah, Frank Viola, Glenn Harris, Tom O'Malley, Donnie Hill, fucking Kurt Gibson, sneaky good player, Lou Whitaker, Lance Johnson, Tom Glavine. All right. Was Kurt Gibson actually as good as he, people thinks he is because of that legend, the home run in the World Series? But he was kind of just an okay player, right? I mean, I don't know how he turned all this into being a manager and shit. He really rode that home run for all it's fucking worth. And, that pitch should be hit for a home run off Eckersley. He fucking slung that slider in there, and that thing fucking just sat right over the heart of plate. So I'm not even giving him much credit. Oh, you can't walk. Oh, you don't need a walk. You can fucking swing a bat. Fucking BP fucking slider by Eck. Not that big of a deal. All right. Oh. Booble might have just shed a tear here. R.I.P. Rhino. Yeah, Kurt Gibson, the Bryce Drew of the MLB. Yeah. Fraud. Ooh. This is when it turned for me. Edgar with the mustache. Much better than fatter DH'd Edgar. Because this is still, he's still a third baseman at this time. If he kept the stash and kept playing third, this is only fourth year. Who would have thought this guy would be a Hall of Famer, turning in 2 bombs, 11 bombs, and 140. I guess he hit 302. But who would have thought this guy would turn into anything? Booble, you're a Cubs guy. You don't have to be a Rhino guy, but just because you're a Cubs guy means you have to like Ryan Sandberg. It's just the rules. Oh, here's the legend himself, Rafael Belliard. Was his 9 years in the show here. 1 home run in 87. Better question is, if you give up that 1 home run to Rafael Belliard, I don't think you should be allowed to stay in baseball. That should have been the rule. And the dog shit Griffey won, Ken Griffey Sr., which is worth nothing. Number 1 draft pick, Ronnie Walden. Yeah, you didn't turn in anything, bud. Nolan Ryan, that one's actually good. Jim Lefevre. Tells how good the fucking Mariners were in the 90s. No one remembers who that guy is. Mike Jeffcoat, Robbie Alomar, Donnie Baseball, Mark Gabicska. Fucking Chris Bosio. Nice. Alex Cole. And Frank Robinson. Gabigskas? Yeah. Is your guy king? Gabigskas? Alright. Joe Table. Tom Henke. John Russell. Jeff Brantley. R.I.P. Kirby Puckett. Joe Bover. I think this guy was a meme for a second with fucking Biden, if I can remember right. Fucking Joe Bover. Gubaza. Alright. Fucking back to back. Just what you need. Double fucking rhinos. Ted Power. Fucking Bob Tewksbury. What a legend. Gerald Clark. Jeff Hewson. Alright, the real Canseco finally. Not fucking Ozzy Canseco. Barry Jones. Mike Gallego. Keep fucking ripping through these. Edgar again. Jesus. Alright. Tony La Russa in 1990. How many DUIs does he have at this point in his life? Is he on 3? Is he at the 3 ball by then? Fucking La Russa. Mike Perez. Sil Campasano. Ronnie Walden again. Ryan again. Dave Walsh. Danny Darwin. Oh, Booby, you're a Cubs fan, but still, yeah. I can understand a lot of people hating fucking La Russa. Derek Lindquist, Keith Miller. Fucking Fernando. Doug Jones. Who would have thought that Jose Offerman was a future star? Someone fucking dropped the ball on that one. And Bobby Thompson. Gerald Young. Oh, here we go. The real Gwynn brother this time. Could be some absurd stats. 351, 370 in 87. Shit's insane. 40 Ks is the most. As much as Gwynn was fucking kind of a slappy hitter, dude fucking put the ball in play. Gwynn. All right. Ricky Aguilera. Ooh, rookie card, Larry Walker. That's an actual winner from my eyes. Derek May. Jamie Quirk. Casey Candele. Flat. Oh, another. Tell me you have the stats from Eugene. Yeah, Flash Gordon. 79-0 with a 2.86. And see, now this is the shit that should get you called up into show. Not fucking Brian McCrazier. 9 wins in his 15 games. With 91 strikeouts and 72 innings. Dude was a fucking stud. Willie Blair, Greg Swindell, West Virginia legend coach Rich Rod. Looking svelte there. Greg Olson, Jack Clark, Sandy Alomar. Rookie, huh? Sandy Alomar rookie card. All right. Not worth shit, but... Holy shit, we're going for an hour. Gotta super fast through these ones. All right, finally. Of course, this card's all fucking fucked up because it's the top one. Fucking all mucked up there. Griffey, Domingo Ramos, Jerry Brown. Bedrosian, Steve Bedrosian. Mark Knudsen, Tim Liana, Terry Shumpert. Fucking 2-pack a day, fucking Jim Leland. Jeff Russell. Bone. Jay Buhner. Another future star, Rich Garces. Rich Garces. Yeah, I can see that. He had a 1.81 ERA in 52 innings. All right. Mike Sims, Dave Martinez, Mike Marshall, Bert Blyleven. Let's see. We're going back to Jim here. Let's see. He was born in 54, so he was 46 years old. This is a 46-year-old man right there. That's what a 2-pack a day habit will turn you into at 46 years old. Don't smoke, kids. All right. Oh, shit's just disgusting. All right. Sabo again, Frank Viola again, Raina Milligan, Wes Gardner, fucking Mike Scioscia, dog shit. Brett Main, Winfield, are you compiler? 378 bombs in 18 years. 378. Borderline compiler. Julio Valera, Joe Price, Gary Ward, Gary Reedus, Tim Wallach, Paul Gibson, Steve Wilson. All right. All right, we're rapid fire. Charlie Hayes. God, one of my favorite mid-90s Indians. Fucking Carlos Baerga. Dude had one of those funky 90s stances. Fucking Wichita, Vegas. Carlos, yeah. Scott Bradley, Mookie Wilson, Reggie Harris, Mike Morgan, Tim Naring, Bob Murphy, Brian Barnes. Never even heard of you, bro. Stan Javier. Another just thin Barry Bonds. Yeah. 33 bombs. This is what this guy should have been. 25 to 33 bombs until hit the juice up. Moises Alou, pissed on his hands. Paul O'Neill, Colby Ward, Kevin Reimer. Yeah, I mean, that's what makes Hall of Famers, Booble. If you hit 15 home runs a year from like 75 to 91, they'd call you a Hall of Famer. All right. Oh, one of the ugliest guys in baseball history, Gary Gaetti. Johnny Ray, 2-pack a day, Leland again. Jeff Russell, Buhner again. Rich Garces again. All right. Seen all of you. Greg Worthington, haven't seen you. Robin Ventura, rookie card. All right. Things completely misaligned, but it works. One of my favorite, Mike Greenwell, Eddie Hudson, Benito. Blue Jays legend, David Segui. Kirk McCaskill, Chuck Carey, Frank White, Terry Mulholland, fucking Schilling. Schilling just, Schilling could have been one of those. He was an asshole when he played, but he could have been one of those beloved, Red Sox, Diamondbacks guys. He's always had to open his fucking mouth, tank his, video game company and just become a prick. Poor move by that guy. Gary Carter, Damon Berryhill, Rick Tana, Chuck Finley, Mike Walker, Arthur Reynolds, Barry Larkin again, the Black. This just says record breaker. Doesn't say a name. A White Sox player, Carlton Fisk, became baseball's leading all-time slugger among backstops. That's something. Oh, all right. We are getting to the end here, finally. Rich Parker. God, Bip, one of the better names of the 90s. Bip Roberts. Jose De Jesus. Vince Coleman. Saw you already, Ray. Bobby Thigpen. Dave Rollins. Mark Davis. Dave Clark. And Pattinson. John Russell. Bill Kruger. Jeff Robinson. Man. If you bought that pack in 1991 for probably like $2, you'd be fucking just steamed of how shitty that was. All right. Welsh. Ooh. God, he was a rookie in 88. If fucking Biggio stayed, if he was an actual catcher his whole career, probably should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer if he stayed as a catcher. All right, Jeff Leonard, Calvin Schiraldi, Mike Pagliarulo, Scott Erickson, Matt Noakes, Julio Valera, Naring, Salas, Chris Carpenter, Bonds again, Lou again, Paul O'Neill again, Kobe Ward. All right. Oh, shit, what do we got? 9 packs left, and we're done. Do I have any... I don't have any current packs of left, Booble. And honestly, probably getting better pulls out of these shitty packs from the 90s of pulling players I have no idea who the fuck they are in 2025 even. Dave Martinez, Marshall, Bly11, York, Viola again, Milligan, Jeff Reed, Phil Plantier, Frank Robinson again, Parker, Bipp, yep. I think we've... Oh, Sam Horn. Dude's fucking jacked. He was the strongest guy in 1990. And I don't remember when Tim Raines actually went by Rock Raines in his card. All right. Willita Perez, Chet Lemon, Jeffries, fucking Terry Steinbach. Joe, fucking piece of shit, Joe Girardi. Fucking another compiler, fucking Tino Martinez. Mark Clary, Kevin Taipan, Scott Kuhlback, Juan Samuel, Scott Fair, Wes Gardner, Larry Kasian, Mike Tomlin, Andre Thomas. The Devers Giants. I don't know if anyone wants the fucking Devers Giants card. You know, Red Sox fan complaining about that trade and just seeing Devers now. You know, they didn't get shit in return, but that dude thinking, you know, going to San Francisco is actually going to help his career as a hitter. Sorely mistaken at those fucking dimensions. Bill Duran, Jaime Calderon, Rehouse, Petticoat, Wayne, Dennis Cook, Rode, Nelson Liano, Steve Shell, Dale Irvine, John Burkett, another Big Mac, Mike Sharperson, Mark Langton, Kevin. Man, I've had all these. The one time you actually want a fucking hard-hitting Mark Whitten card, and you can't fucking get it. Might be the first time in his history people actually want his card. Could be at a double play tonight, and he just didn't. Yeah. Because he doesn't really give a shit, really. Bob Rogers. Lance Dixon, future star. Nope. Steve Fry. Oh, fucking Bobby. You can hate Bobby Valentine all you want. Legend for going in and getting that fake mustache and glasses on. Fucking legend. Jose Kendo. Fucking hard-ass Jim Torrey. Dick Schofield, Rick Mahler, Dave Island, Johnny Ray, another Leland for the 5th fucking time, Drew Hall, Rich Garces for the 5th time. Almost seems like you could buy one pack and you're fucking damn near complete the entire set of these things from back in the day. Dwayne Henry. Here's Willie McGee battling Gary Gaetti for just... Dude's not a looker. Just not a looker at all. Mark, here's a guy that should be getting more love instead of Rhino. It's fucking Mark Grace. Pat Borders. Craig Grabeck. Tim Drummond. Chili. Love Chili. Billy Thatcher. Steve Finley. Moyer again. Fucking Ron Kittle. Mike Sharpson. Langston. Kevin Brown for the 4th time too. Could be that double play. should have been allowed to return the bench. Yeah. The problem is that he's making $300 million. You don't fucking kick guys to the bench that are making $300 million. Yeah, Booley, you're probably at like that cutoff of age that if you were just a little bit older, you probably would have been a Rhino fan. But if you're just a little bit younger, then yeah, Mark Grace is a lot of people, Cubs fans' favorite guys. Gallego, Jeff Coe, Robbie Alomar again, Don Mattingly, Bazio, Alex Colt, Welsh, Duran, Calderon again, Petticoat, Dennis Cook, A-Road. All right. 3 more packs and we could fucking end this. And I could wash my hands off of this fucking toxic gum. Grace led the MLB in hits throughout the entire 90s, or 1 year of the 90s he led the MLB in hits. Because that's a big distinction there. All right. Tewksbury, Jared Clark, Jeff Houston, Canseco, Barry Jones, Kevin Whitaker, Kevin Romine, Mark Davidson, Gary fucking Green, Barry Larkin again, Glenn Braggs. Entire 90s. Fucking shocking. I'm not touching another piece of this gum. It's not even gum. It almost like it was dissolving in my mouth, but it also was somehow like caking back together, but it was not chewable like a gum. The stuff is getting nowhere near my mouth again. All right, Doug Drabek, F. Montgomery, another Vikings from Huntington Beach, California. Huntington Beach Vikings, Mark Newfield. Ron Darling. Fucking guy. You can barely read the team names because Charlie Huff plays there for so fucking long. This is just 21 years, and I think he pitched into the 90s. I'm going to tell her I ate that gum. Hopefully it might be contagious. If the new COVID starts, this might be the epicenter of where it starts from this gum I just ate. Dennis Lamp, Sandy Alomar, Derek Nyquist, Keith Miller, Fernando, Doug Jones, future star Jose Offerman again, and Scott Fletcher. All right. We are on to the last pack. Gum. I don't think gum is supposed to make that sound. Ugh. This fucking just gross. All right. If I don't get the Mark Whitten here, I'm going to be fucking pissed. Because that's what I was actually looking forward to. Pedro Guerrero, Kevin Williams, Jeff Robinson. Instead, I'm getting fucking Dave Gallagher. Get the fuck out of here, Gallagher. Oh, Lemke. All right, now it's all worth it. I got the fucking Mark Lemke. Dude hit 20 bombs for the fucking Durham Bulls in 87. I don't know if Lemke got 20 bombs in his career for the Braves after that. All right, this has got to be what? Bobby Thigpen record breaker? This has got to be Bobby Thigpen saves record breaker. And it's, yep. 57 saves by Thigpen, which may last for ages. I don't even think it lasted through the 90s. I think someone broke it in the 90s. Ken Howe, Luis Aquino, Edgar Diaz. This guy is a dog shit hitter. Just look how he's holding the bat. He's off the knob, choking up, and he has split hands. This guy... Yeah. There's a reason why this guy has one career home run throughout all of his minor league action as well. I didn't even have to know. I knew he could... Guy's a fucking scrub. Flash Gordon again. Willie Blair. Greg Swindell. Rich Rod again. Greg Olson again. And Jack Clark. All right. Yeah, K-Rod, but that was in the 90s, boo. Well, that was well into the 2000s. I think someone got him in the 90s. Yeah, I got all the Braves. Got the Braves middle infield. I got Sid Bream, even though he wasn't on the Braves at the time. Got Dave Justice, Glavine. Didn't get a Maddox or Smoltzy, which is surprising. All right. We'll see if we can make it of just the good players I put off the side. Nolan Ryan, so we got a pitcher, we got a catcher. We'll go, I'm not sure if we go there. We'll go McGuire at first, Bonds in the outfield. I guess you're currently shortstop. Griffin, Bonds in the outfield. I'm going to go Larry Walker in the outfield. Or maybe Gwynn. We're going to keep that off to the side. First base. Second base, Alomar. Ooh, that's a battle between... Or should I go Steve Balboni? I think he's probably the DH I'd pick. I think we need a third baseman. I don't know how Scott these are all just... I don't know how Scott Sanderson got in there. Ricky Larkin, Alan Trammell. I don't think I have a third baseman, but... Walker, you're out. All right. There's your starting 8, because I don't have a third baseman. Griffey in the outfield with Bonds and Gwynn. Pretty solid outfield. Shortstop. Second base. No third base. McGuire at first. Alomar catching. Nolan Ryan on the bump. Pretty solid fucking, if you're going to put that up year to year, decade to decade against teams, that might be a tough team to fucking beat out there. But all right, well, that was 91 tops. I don't know what box I'm going to get next. Join our Discord if you have any ideas. Oh, Frank Thomas. I don't think Frank beats out Canseco at this time, because this is 90, 91. Frank just broke in. But yeah, join our Discord, Sports Brewery in the Discord. Throw suggestions on years of these boxes I can get, and also take in mind that anything kind of post 94 is actually expensive. So keep that in mind. Also, I'm not sure if anyone would be interested in 90s football cards, because guess what? I could buy those boxes for fucking peanuts, because no one gives a shit about them. So if anyone want to see basketball, football, let me know, because they're cheap. I could get them. But until then, Thursday, we got the sports podcast you can tune into. Otherwise, I am going to try to, I probably will miss a Tuesday, might miss it another day, but I'm going to try to do Tuesdays for these box openings and just throwing out some picks. So, go get a starting 22. Man. I think it'd be tough to get an actual starting 22 after a box of 90s football cards. Your game... mods, ban this guy. Ban him. But, all right. Until next week, like I said, check in again in our Discord. I'll post if I'm going to do this again with what deck. So, until then, see you Thursday.